Very quickly into the Dragon Knight. There we go. It's a little creep camp here, and Ramsey's trying to soak experience, trying to steal a last hit. He gets one. Centaur comes in, and now the backstab from Solo and Roger. In they go. Disruptor caught with the Nightmare. Roger waiting, biding his time for the little hits to come through. And that will be your first blood. No real turnaround power there from Vici Gaming.
Gyro has a lot of levels, level 3 rocket barrage, so they can fight with that, but they need someone to start the fight with.
They need that OD Force Staff, the Puck Blink, these maneuverability items. Kite around the static link and the DK as Fenrir found by Roger. The Dream Coil in. Pasha catches two with a Waning Rift as well. But the damage output onto Fenrir, sure, you've killed the Disruptor, but the turnaround from Lanham, Solo killed off. Now the Razor, low HP, one up. Sal ready to go as well. Ori tanking everything. And Pasha forced to run away. And jump in and try and catch some people. Solo pops the smoke though as no one holds the high ground with him. Pings come out, the cooldown will land, and well, DK jumps forward, aggressively in with Paparazzi linking. Lanham still alive, no one forced to stand his ground and fight. And in comes Ramses though. How much int can he steal with the Dream Call forward? Pasha grabs onto two of them, but Ori's so tanky, they cannot defeat this Dragon Knight, and Ramses in trouble. Brought down. I think Ramses, came in here to like the circle of vision just for a fraction of a second, and Ori was out of there. Now he's in again. Arcane Orb, scary prospect, three-man coil as well, but you can see here, VP afraid of fighting into this. They've used their combo or a huge part of it, and all they found now is Fenrir on low HP. Nightmare transferred back to 11. The tracks are coming out, and Fenrir looks like he will die. Big OD ult will come and burn the mana, but Solo will fall. Pasha back in with a Waning Rift cooldown. Now VP looking good as 11 chase back, but the Pit of Malice will hold them away from the DK. No Lincolns, no BKB, no Blink, no nothing here for the OD. Only 4 staff. The smokes pass each other, but Paparazzi's the one to be caught. He's tanky though, and in comes the DK. The Razor's still alive, and he's going to be able to survive. Walks himself east. Now his team, they play into the west. The Razor falls, but look at Virtus.pro trapped inside the Static Storm and the field. No one. Can they jump on him? Can they catch him? He's speedy on the gyro with the face boots to go, but in comes Ori with the final breathe fire. Ori looking to break high ground now, though, with Paparazzi still having Aegis for a good 40 seconds. They blink in, pop the Lincoln, stun into Static Storm, but the Force Staff quickly out from no one saves Pasha. Nice play there as they move forward. Fenrir drops. Static Link in, no one runs. BKB out with the Fiend's Grip on Ori. He doesn't have that Aegis, remember. He needs to pop his BKB, but Ramses clears up one, and Paparazzi will drop immediately after. Now Virtus.pro with a high ground hold, looking for 11. That's 3 in a row. 4 kills if they can catch Paparazzi now. Lanham trying to sprint away, but Roger with the tracks, looking to try and cancel some TPs. The Astral there, and Razor has been caught, pants down by the ankles. And Razor is gone. We know and love the way they play with Solo playing the kind of 7 role, but here's the Fiend's Grip onto 11, Underlord caught. And with that OD damage from the Arcane Orb, the BKB will be put to good use, and they bring down that Underlord offlaner, and they hunt for more. Observer Ward, that's a Radiant one on the high ground. The Earth Splitter and the Static Storm coming through onto the OD, and they will take Ramses out with them, and no one kind of caught here. No opportunities except for the Force Staff over the high ground to try and escape. Pasha stuck in the trees, down goes Solo, but Lanham chasing forward, gets the Shrine off. The Shuriken will connect though, and Virtus.pro this time, the ones to lose out. The wind has been kind of knocked out of the Vici Gaming sails here. They're not pressing forward. There are no tier 2s to go for. And now with Ori trying to play aggressively into this OD, but he pops his BKB. Roger will fall, but Solo with the Fiend's Grip back through the Black King bar. No one trying to do damage as he can, but Solo slowed down with that Frost Dragon form. Ramses forced to Astral as well. Can he blink out of danger? He does have it, but he's breathed fired. Ori with a Godleaf plays there as the Nightmare will not save Ramses, and no one holding Aegis Cheese forced to run back home, tail between legs.
Problem is that Dragon Knight has a gem.
Bounty as Ramses just BKBs and runs in. Still has the cheese over on this OD, but Ori back, pops the Lincolns, gripped up now. Dragon Knight trapped in the coil. Paparazzi's BKB is going to work though with a Shiva's Guard there. Vici Gaming have used a lot of their tools, and the kiting from VP has been spot on for the Bloodthorn. Ori there with the silence. The OD trapped in the Static Storm with no BKB. Forced to cheese. Now he's still half HP. The Earth Splitter not quite enough for the Lincoln's pop. He slept up. The Urn is going, but no one with a monster kill. Takes down 2. 11 tries to clear up. No one, and Solo, but the Hurricane Pike is there, stunning and snapping, and Pasha will chase on forward. Clear through this Underlord, and eventually they'll do it. It takes a bit of time, but a triple kill for no one is what they end up claiming. They do not find anyone, I should say, in this kind of game, as no one. There we go, he moves forward, immediately BKBs, paranoid out of his mind. Now Ori jumps in, Lincoln's pop, there we go, catch Ramses, where's the save? Lotus Orb's in, the Lincoln's out, force staff away, glimpse back though, the BKB will cancel that one out. It is immediate turnaround with a grip onto the Razor, now focused down onto Ori, brought to his knees in a matter of seconds, as no one charges forward. The root will be there from the Pit of Malice, Nightmare from Solo, but they'll get the Dark Rift back home.
Razor has no gold for buyback.
Jump with the Hurricane Pike, immediate snapback of the Blinking Dragon Knight. Vici Gaming, though, on this high ground seem in a pretty decent spot now with the Stomp Splitter on towards this OD, the Force Staff away, the Refresher, and the 4-man Dream Coil in. But can they do any damage? They've caught now the Razor with the grip of the BKB and the Static Storm moving forward onto Ramses, bringing the OD down. Buyback available, will be forced, but now the Gyro trapped in a slumber of death. Buyback force from him as well. Virtus.pro dropping like flies as they have to come back into this fight. But what can they give? They've used their double ult from Pasha. They don't have an OD. He's turned into a piggy. Stomp forward, slept up. Lotus Orb is there, but it's all too little too late as Virtus.pro shoved back in their base. Pasha tries his best to keep this Vici Gaming lineup at bay, but the BKB from no one will come to nothing. Trapped in the pit. Jumped by Ori. Lincoln's popped. Gyro saved by an Astral for a second, but in the end it's going to be Vici Gaming clearing through a number of VP heroes until they all return back to Fountain.
5,000 gold, which lasts 5 minutes.
So a rapier slot, yeah? Or a boot slot. Pasha, Dream Coil, catches 2, Paparazzi muted now. With that nullifier, Aegis may be forced here as the Fiend's Grip does come out, but the damage is lacking. The Earth Splitter through onto 2, down goes that Astral there to save up the Gyro, but it looks like no one will fall. Dead for 2 minutes. A buyback on Puck. Looking to swing this one back around with a Refresher Orb Dream Coil again, but the damage is still lacking from Virtus.pro, and Vici Gaming running rampant through this game, taking down the last lane of Rax. Looking to finish this one off. The buyback from the OD now arrives, but the throne is exposed, and Paparazzi starts shredding it to pieces, and Feebles are getting thrown out left and right. Ori inside the pit, dealing with the Astraling OD, turning into a little piggy, and Ramses, unfortunately, looks like he will fall in a second. The Rapier on the deck somewhere as Paparazzi still holds on to that Aegis. Somehow he's not died yet. Finally it'll get taken out of their hands. DK did for 100, Disruptor gone, but the Razor respawns. Linking up with no one there, draining out the damage, chasing him back. The Rapier reclaimed here by no one. The trouble is the throne is taking way too much damage. Aghanim Scepter is going away. Ramses, unfortunately, dead for 2 minutes, and here comes the Cavalry. GG is called, and VP will tap out.
Another backboard game, Gary. Amazing performance by both of the teams.
Moving into Virtus.pro, and the Death Prophet finally does come out from Vici Gaming. In Sap, and potentially a Nightmare coming out here. Maybe Roger. Trouble, but it looks like Rare is the only one to make a maneuver forward. The snapback of the Nightmare there, given over to the Disruptor. Roger, Shard's going to try and push him in, but Fenrir is there with the Brain Sap.
Bottom lane. Rocket, Surge already used, level 3 Rocket, but Rocket's gonna be more than enough to take Darkseer down.
Both of these teams finding angles, right? They're finding ways to unsettle their opponents, but here we go. Avalanche toss back into the Tusk. Ori caught with the Shards there, but the Spirit Siphon going, keeping the DP alive a little bit longer. Fairy Fire and Wand will do a good job as well, as Ori gets a little bit of distance away, but the toss forward, the Catapult will kill her by a big creep wave with the Catapult coming in, and 11 in his own jungle. Thinks he's safe and sound by the shrine, but in comes the Snowball, Kinetic Field combo, ETTPs with the Gyro as well. They'll come in and try and fight. Spirit there, but no Stomp just yet. Finally throws it out, but won't land, and the Gyro glimpsed away. DP pops the ulti here, needs a kill. Find anything. The toss, Solo, sent into the creep cap. One's up, Surge onto the Darkseer as his Solo will drop, but Roger TPing away, and they'll only lose one. First. Quick sentry and do a glimpse. Fenrir onto Solo, Solo onto Fenrir. Nightmare to call down as Paparazzi chases. The Snowball save through Ori there, but it looks like this Disruptor will finally fall. They chase into Roger, and that's a lot of damage. Even through the one charges, the Crypt Swarm will finish him off. And Ramses left alone here. Tiny coming
Bane level
forward.
6.
No one running in. Avalanche to cancel the Fiend's Grip, and Ramses turns to fight. Toss up onto Ori. The damage looking decent here, but Ramses is a little too deep. That toss forward was a step too far as no one sends his teammate to his own death. the team sitting around middle lane, so they're not in position to come back and defend, but the glimpse into the trees, nice. No one knows exactly where to go. The static storm in on their head, so the TP cancelled. And Gyro.
The mid game give a lot of info. Oh, they're gonna go for
here
Bat.
as well, yeah. Bat jump, static storm down. That's a nice zoning ult from Solo, but the drag back on Tiny. Oh, Young 11 still alive with the vacuum 3 into the wall. There's the nice ulti from Ori with the Earth Splitter on top, and Vici Gaming clear through 2. Ramses needs to get the hell out of here. The shards come through. They do get 11 there as the Bat falls, but Ramses needs a way to escape. He's got a rage to come out, and he'll turn onto Ori there, but the ghosts are going to work. They're ripping apart each other, but Ori will be the one that comes down on top with the support in behind. They'll catch the Yules. Solo glimpses back one, but an ultra kill for the Death Prophet.
Pierces through the spell immunity. They have Bat Rider ulti, then you have Death Prophet ulti, Fiend's Grip. Not the best lifestealer game. So much to focus on.
Bat Rider glimpse back into the Avalanche and the Shards, the Nightmare Lasso. It's for the call down, but the vacuum in. The beacon from Paparazzi quick and decisive now as they try and turn this one around. The sleep from Lanham will land the Earth Splitter over the front of them as well. Down they go and VP crumble. Vici Gaming taking them all down with them, and a double kill for guess who?
Tiny misses.
Yule's up now from Ori. Stomp will land, the toss will throw, but Tiny, no one. Trying to roleplay his hero a little bit too well there, tossing and throwing.
The BKB on Death Prophet, plus who's gonna pick it up? Probably a Gyro.
Lanham 1v2ing, yeah, come on, come at me, bro. It's 4 staff down, but in the igloo he stays. One more hit is all they need. Oh, yes, they get it indeed. Fenrir still around as the jump in, the snowball is here. He's trying to play around with them, toying with Vici Gaming. Roger is in deep, Paparazzi low, a Thunderstrike to go on to the Gyro as well. He BKBs. Oh, VP, what have they done? They've saved Roshan. They're in onto
1000
Fenrir.
HP.
Oh my god, have they actually done this as well? Fenrir, he's dead. A quick shrine from Vici Gaming. They need to get back into the pit as quickly as they possibly can, but Roshan, sub 1000, sub 500 HP. The Batrider's coming in. 11 needs to jump in. He snatches the Aegis. Now the lasso back onto the Lifestealer. Punch up into the air as the blink from Roger does catch 11, and the Batrider will respawn in a second. But what has happened in the last 10 seconds? 11 will fall a second time. Down, but you can't see up. Dogs in real life. There's a jump, vacuum, wall. Ori BKBs, still has the Yules, and with these Spirit Siphons and the call down on their heads, here comes the Earth Splitter. Lanham is lining it up, but it's not going to land it on too many heroes. The trouble is, though, for VP, they've already lost their Darkseer, and their combo is down. No one, hands in the air, hands off keyboard. Guys, I'm not getting involved in this. That's too much for me to deal with. Goes top and starts split pushing. Line as the Dire Ops board sees Ramses and Roger, and 11 jumps in. The snowball not going to come just yet. The infest was there, and Ramses in the middle of all of this with the Earth Splitter and the grip on the Lifestealer. Vici Gaming clearing through Virtus.pro. The call down and the surge. There's the homing missile flying through with the Spirit Siphon going as well. Virtus.pro don't hold this high ground and keep the vision going. Third from Pasha. It's a bounty rune, but there's Solo, the BKB from Batrider. What? Hey, whoa, Tiny's there, wrong way, northeast, you want to go, not to the west. Lasso, Tiny, there's the call down with the stomp as well. The Tusk is caught, silenced and killed. Gem on the deck as the grip comes through, and the Lifestealer trapped in with a ghost. This is not looking good for VP. They finally get the vacuum into the Static Storm combos. No one comes through. Looks to cleave into Paparazzi with a Nightmare save coming through. Fenrir keeps the Gyro alive until the glimpse play, but it's still Vici Gaming.
Way too much
1,
damage.
2, 3, 4, and you know what? It's 5 in a row.
Paparazzi should just buy back and get the Aegis.
And here, Aegis and Cheese. Roger, go and try a steal. 11 jumps in. Roger kills off Fenrir, but there's 11 trying to deal with this. Roshan still alive with a vacuum into the wall. Ori and 11, they've got to try and retreat away. The BKB is forced out. And Virtus.pro, they're respawning. Is this another one? Second one of a game? Who's TPing in? Gyro's TPing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. Ramses takes the Aegis. No one grabs the cheese. 11 with no BKB. 4 staffs away. And Vici Gaming, what have you done? What have you done? Bane now alive. They do have a 5v5, but oh, 11. BKB is quickly enough. The exorcism in, but there's the Avatos missing out onto Ori. Paparazzi into the thick of things. Has the call down, but he's also got the Satanic. He's burning through everybody. Pasha drops. Again, they've lost 4 immediately. Vici Gaming just blow them out of the freaking water. Oh, no one. Trapped in the middle. And Ramses is going to have to go for a rage TP. Nothing here to cancel, I don't believe, as the grip on cooldown, while Vici Gaming looking for a very aggressive play. The pings are coming out, and it looks like no one knows what's coming, but still gets Blink lassoed. In comes the DP with the ult. The cooldown from Gyro will land on no one dead, and looks like he's dead. With no buyback available, that's him gone for a minute and a half. They're trying to grab Solo here. Silence in, Yule Scepter ready. They'll find him. They've got the vision from the Shivers Guard.
if needed.
Solo's just absolutely screwed. Now he's dead for 75. Got a nice little spirit to move forward. Scout, find, stomp, whatever you want over on these VP heroes. But they're smoked. First off, punch up Gyro. Roger starts things to try and bait out an initiation, and there it is. They do grab him and drag him in. The Static Storm, the wall, the vacuum in, but only catching ET. Virtus.pro, they're just falling apart here. They've got the Refresher Shard now with another lasso onto Ramses. And away they go, one by one. VP will fall. The buyback on Lifestealer forced out now as the DP charging in, taking the Tusk with her on a lovely stroll as the gem is dropped and no buybacks on either of the supports. Tiny and Lifestealer in onto the Gyro, but that's the Aegis gone, and only the Aegis has another Earthsplitter lands from Lanham, and Virtus.pro falling apart as Vici Game run rampant over the Russians, looking for a Game 2 victory in this best of 3. And it looks like Virtus.pro trapped in their fountain with nowhere to go.
What did they expand? The 2 buybacks? Oh, the
4 staff, Ori's, he's still gonna get taken down. Ramses in onto the Paparazzi, Gyro, Cheese, and Satanic. Everything going to plan. And the vacuum in, the cooldown over, but Paparazzi's still dropping low. Oh, Ramses, that's a shame. Dead for 2 minutes, and that's gotta be game.
Tiny still alive and still has a buyback. Oh my god, the kiting around these 2 cores, buyback coming out of Tiny right away.
Surging around, Pasha thinking about an initiation. Thunderstrike will catch a vision there onto the Bat Rider, but he still blinks in. The 4-staff punch, they've caught out Disruptor, so no Static Storm, and the call down onto Yabashu. Oh, a good Yules, but still, he's gonna fall. Ramsey's in the battle onto Paparazzi. The damage looks good, and they're taking down this Gyro little by little. The Nightmare to try and save him with the Satanic going to work. VP, they're deep in their base, and they will call GG. Vici Gaming take the series 2-0.
What a discipline, what a team fight, the capabilities of Team Vici Gaming.